This is college football on ESPN, presented by Geico. The fourth-ranked team in the country visits Bryan College Station to face number 21 Texas A&M. As we welcome you to the SEC on ESPN, about 30,000 fans expected today at Kyle Field, along with several other Kyles in attendance. Two in particular, which will have a major impact on today's game. Florida quarterback Kyle Trask, who is from Texas, about 2 hours from here, and named after the stadium. 10 touchdown passes in his first 2 games this year. 6 of them pulled in by tight end Kyle Pitts. Arguably the best tight end in college football, perhaps the best pass catcher, period. Can the Aggies unplug that connection and post what would be one of the biggest wins in years? And hi everybody, Dave Pasch alongside Greg McElroy. We'll check in with Holly Rowe here in a little bit. And when you talk about, Greg, the best duos in college football, this one is right at the top.
Well, it's because Kyle Trask has been incredibly poised, so accurate, so confident, so comfortable in the system, and he has found a tight end. A tight end is a quarterback's best friend, and he has been an absolute matchup nightmare, Kyle Pitts has. And with what they've done offensively, spent most of the time last year at the wide receiver position, split out wide. Now they're moving him in line, and he's getting matched up with more linebackers and safeties. So he has been absolutely unstoppable here in the early part of the season. And the Texas A&M defense is going to have their hands full containing Kyle Pitts and trying to hold Kyle Trask in moderate productivity. He's been excellent this year.
And on the other side, you've got Kellen Mond, basically a 4-year starter at quarterback for Texas A&M, looking for a signature win. He's had some gaudy stats, but can he beat a top 5 team? A&M won the toss and deferred, so Florida will get the ball first. And it will be a touchback. It will come out to the 25. Let's bring in now the third member of our crew. Go down to the field. Say hi to Holly Rowe.
Well, Kyle Trask is the Florida quarterback, but his parents were students here at Texas A&M. Michael and Michelle met while they were here, and after they had their little boy, they decided to name him after Kyle Field. This is the building that Kyle Trask is named after. He said he's so excited to play here for the first time. He has been in this building before. He came here and watched Johnny Manziel play in a spring game, but he said he's very excited, not nervous. He's got about 30 friends and family here, and he said, I just want to play well for them. Let's see if he makes a name for himself here at the building he's named after.
And Manville, Texas, just south of Houston. Here's a flea flicker on the first play, and wide open out in space for a first down past the 40-yard line is Trevon Grimes.
As this offense rolling.
17 yards on the first play. Trask to the air again, and it's pulled in. Kyle Pitts with his 13th catch of the season, gain of about 7 on the play.
Line out as wide receiver, just trying to find a favorable matchup in the offense.
Here's Pierce breaking a tackle, trying to get to the perimeter. Runs over a defender as he picks up the first down. Wow, he absolutely trucked Miles Jones. Davis from Tampa, Pierce from Georgia. Play action here for Trask with time, and the pass is incomplete. He was going for Kadarius Toney to the A&M 46-yard line. Pierce looking for running room, reverses field, and gets positive yardage to the 42. Clock down to 2. Got to snap it here. And Dan Mullen calls a timeout to avoid a delay of game penalty. Back in 09, looking to make something happen here on third down. Trask sees some running room and takes off. And Trask is upended near the line to gain. It appears he'll be just short. We'll see if they go on fourth down.
I bet they will too. That was a good job by Trask. Nothing open on play action. Probably thinking 4 down territory, and that's exactly what they'll have here.
And Davis in it running back. And he'll get the call, makes a nice move, and picks up the first down. That was a great cut in space at the point of attack. Fresh set of downs at the Aggie 30-yard line. They go back to Davis. Driving the legs, able to spin away from a defender down to the 25. So a 5-yard run there.
Trask has been under center. They have really transitioned to more of a passing attack, and it's really suited their skill.
Trask throwing it out to Toney in the flat, and Toney is inside the 15-yard line. A flag comes soaring in. So while we wait for that, Greg, is that because
than they are in run blocking.
Holding, offense, number 15. 10-yard penalty from the start of the foul. Replay second down.
But it's a test.
So 2nd and 14. That big play erased. Trask to the air again. Has all day. Takes a shot into double coverage in the end zone. It's broken up and incomplete. He went for Grimes, but there were 2 Aggie defenders. Damani Richards. Trask hits Pitts. That pass a little behind him. You see the incredible hands of Kyle Pitts making the catch and moving the chains. Tackled at the 18-yard line. Here's Pierce getting the carry and drags a defender with him down to the 11. When you think about Kyle,
he's got additional length and equal versatility and speed.
Not afraid to block too as they run Pierce left, and he's taken down in the backfield for a loss on the play. That was DeMarvin Leal, a starter a year ago as a true freshman.
Contributing on defense.
6 minutes gone by in this drive. Play 14. Trask gets rid of it. It's caught. Going to be close. Boy, it looks like a nice spot for Tony. Enough to move the chains. It'll
care of where the sticks were to make sure he had enough for the first down.
Empty set here. Trask from the pocket. Goes to the end zone. Pitts, what a catch, but out of bounds.
Throwing it up and allowing Pitts to make plays on it.
And a design quarterback run here. And Trask is pushed back at the 5-yard line. 4 Aggies in on that. So 3rd and goal. Trask. End zone shot. And Pitts got it. Touchdown. 2 defenders right there. And Pitts able to rip it out of the air for the score. That drive took half the opening quarter. And the extra point by McPherson makes it 7-0 Gators. Named after this building by his folks, who are Aggies themselves. Going to be a touchback. Will come out to the 25 for A&M. Let's to Columbia. A&M on offense for the first down after Florida took up half the quarter on its opening possession. Isaiah Spiller for 2 yards. Mon making his 37th career start today. He'll throw it here on 2nd down, and the pass is knocked away. Elam with the good defensive play that time on half some of those. If we're going to beat a team like Florida, we got to have big plays. Kellen has to be more sharp. He's facing pressure here and delivers a strike. They've got a pretty good tight end as well, Jalen Weidermeyer. That's his 11th catch of the season, and he moves the chains on a 12-yard pickup. Out of the pistol here on 1st down at the 39-yard line. Play fake for Mott. And taking a shot here. Inside the 20, it's caught. They get one of those big plays. Caleb Chapman with single coverage pulls it in for 48 yards. They've been waiting for that all year from Mond, and he finally delivers.
Look at the safeties here who are just going to run, which allows the post over the top. Look how hard these safeties collapse on the play action fake, which gives you one-on-one on the outside to Chapman, and a beautiful throw. We talked about
12. And the broken play there. Mond turned left. The running back Spiller went right. And it's a loss.
To learn 5 different positions at once. It's a testament to that young man's acumen.
Your design run for Mond on 2nd and 12, and he gets absolutely walloped. What a huge hit by Amari Burney.
Catching options at this point on the same side of the field, so I would imagine Mond's eyes start there.
Mond zips a pass to the end zone for the touchdown. Chase Lane was wide open. What a response by Mond to the Aggies.
This is a great job by Kellen Mond. Eyes right down the middle of the field, and he sees what you have, a kind of a 2 safety look. You see the Red Sea spread there in the back of the end zone. You have that in-breaking route to work the soft spot in the zone. Just a beautiful throw, similar to what they had last week to Reddick.
Extra point is good. Again, Jimbo Fisher said we've got to have big plays from Kellen Mond today. And on the opening drive, the bomb, and then 9 wins 2 years ago, 8 last year, but this would be, if they can somehow get it, their biggest win of the Fisher era, which is still in its infancy. Trask pumps, gets hit as he throws downfield for Tony. What a catch by Tony, but ruled out of bounds, stepped out. Let's go back to Jimbo Fisher. There's a penalty marker down, but Fisher, a lot of Aggie fans
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 5 defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Mistake there with the late hit by Bobby Brown, one of the leaders of that defense.
And he just slams Trask to the ground. No, I mean, I understand we are protecting quarterbacks. To me, that was maybe a little bit aggressive at the end, but to warrant a 15-yard penalty, I'm not sure I'm on board with that one right there.
And puts the ball on the Florida 40-yard line. Play fake, Trask. Long throw hitting Grimes, able to break a tackle. And finally brought down to the 47-yard line, chased down.
This program is still in its infancy, especially knowing the challenges that COVID presented this team this year.
Trask, and wide open out of the backfield is Davis inside the 35-yard line. And he runs over a defender, still going. We've seen 2 Florida running backs take out Texas. Trask rolling out here on first down, throws back to the end zone for Pitts, who adjusts, but it's incomplete. Boy, that is a long throw. And it was short. Backs, and then there are the throwbacks. I don't know that I've ever seen one that long. Trask hands it off. Davis plows forward to about the 16-yard line, so a pickup of 4 on the play.
And hopefully for Aggie fans, he won't be single covered.
Here's the quarterback, Trask, backing up and throws for an open receiver, caught. Kadarius Toney with a touchdown, and then a late flag is thrown. Trask getting into it with an A&M defender. But how about Dan
on the right side?
After the play, personal foul, defense, number 9, unnecessary roughness. Late hit out of bounds. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
14-7 Florida.
A little bit about that recruiting story here in just a second.
Squib kick. Chase Lane scoops it up, but in trouble inside his 10, and down he goes at the 6-yard line. Let's head to the studio, get a quick update from Laura.
Undefeated.
So Texas A&M backed up on its own 6-yard line. Mon throwing it out in space, out to about the 10 for a gain of 5 on the play for Smith.
McElwain found a gem, and Dan Mullen's done an amazing job of developing him these last couple years.
On 2nd and 5, Mon from the pocket, and wow, that was a really good throw in traffic. There's a guy that Holly talked about, Nia Smith, who had over 100 receiving yards last week.
A really good plan to take advantage of a Florida defense that is not as good as they usually are.
Final seconds here, the opening quarter, and Mon has another completion. Caleb Chapman, who had that 49-yard catch. Smith in attendance here.
I'll be back in a couple plays. I'm gonna go get an autograph real quick. As a Cowboy fan, we'll show a little love to Emmett.
Well, I was going to say Arizona Cardinal legend Emmitt Smith. Fumble on the play. Spiller coughs it up. Texas A&M able to recover. It's 26-yard line. Bond throws another strike. First down catch by Weidermeyer. We've talked a ton about Pitts, but don't sleep on this guy in terms of
like you did right there.
Kellen Mond, 7 of 8, over 100 yards and a touchdown. Facing pressure here, but gets rid of the pass. And wide open is Smith in Florida territory. Nia Smith able to find an open seam in the secondary, and it's a 30-yard gain so far. From the 30-yard line, going to go back to the other running back, Spiller. And boy, he gets 9 yards against the Florida defense, which has struggled. Over 600 yards against Ole Miss. Find themselves defensively. On 2nd and short, they snap it quickly and get the first down with Spiller to the 19.
And I think Florida wants Smaker in the front like they've had forever. Haven't found that guy just yet.
Play fake, Mon with Moon in his face. Throws another pass that's on target. And Marco Wilson throwing Caleb Chapman out of bounds after a pickup of 4.
You know, when you're concerned about contact tracing and among other things.
Bond on 2nd and 6, long throw for Chapman through his hands. That was pretty good coverage by Elam. They go empty, flexing Nia Smith out, top of your screen. Mond looking the other way and has Chapman inside the 10, first down. Caleb Chapman had 5 catches all year coming into this game. He has 4 in the first half on 6. Smith in the backfield this time. And he'll get it. And he's met at the 4-yard line. Kept his feet. Lost the ball. I thought he was down. Thought the ball hit the ground as well. It's recovered in the end zone by Brad Stewart of Florida. Boy, it certainly looked like Smith was down. He might have been down after the initial hit at the 4-yard line.
I think he was down as he tried to extend and reach that ball over the goal line.
The ruling on the field is the ball carrier was down before losing possession at the 1-yard line. Second down.
A great second.
Not worth trying to reach it.
Smith. This time second effort won't get him anything. In fact, he'll lose yardage. On 3rd and goal. Mon looks. Chapman got another one. Touchdown. Caleb Chapman has become the favorite target today of Kellen Mond.
It's a great throw. Play action. You get a little bit of an influence on those linebackers who are thinking run. Excellent design and a great drive from Texas A&M.
And we are tied. Kellen Mond was challenged this week.
And guys, LSU has 0 rush yards through the first quarter and beginning of the second.
A lot different than they had last year as that pass is caught by Justin Shorter. 2nd and 6 for Trask, who's been terrific so far. Steps up here and passes incomplete. Late flag. There was a lot of contact between Miles Jones.
Holding defense number 0. It's a 10-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
So that's Miles Jones. So they've had, run play on 1st and 10 to the 3rd string back, Naquan Wright. I saw Pitts on the sideline there. Play fake here for Trask, setting up on a crossing route at Shorter, getting the first down into A&M territory. Down to the 41-yard line. I mean, if I were from Bryan College Station, just north of Houston, Trask on first down. In trouble, gets hit and throws the ball away. Was he outside the pocket there? He said, I'm wearing it.
He said, closeout night, I'm wearing it. I said, I love it.
Here's Wright able to get to the outside. Some nice cuts in space. And a first down for Florida at the 30-yard line. Midway through the second quarter, a tie game here at Kyle Field. Trask hands it off. Wright, good patience, breaks a tackle on the perimeter, and down to the 20-yard line. That's spilled by Michael Clemens, who is roaring backside. They're sticking with Wright here on this possession as they're in the red zone. Play fake for Trask, and it's caught by Gamble, number 2 tight end.
He's drive for them. Amazing.
Wright leveled at the line of scrimmage, fell forward for a yard. That was a big hit by Johnson. Look at both teams on 3rd down. Both defenses not able to get off the field. That's Tony in motion, and that's where the ball is going. It's caught at the 10. Forward progress was very close to a first down. Looks like he's got it. At the 10-yard line, it will be 1st and goal for the Gators.
And the Gators go back because of how they substitute, how they rotate their players.
Here's Tony on an inside handoff, and Tony showing that burst. Man, he got through the hole and then took off. Here's Wright, finds a hole, and is into the end zone for the Florida touchdown. The first for the freshman, Naquan Wright. McPherson with a point after, and Florida leads now 21-14.
For equality. Here that has happened at Texas A&M as well. Kellen Mond leading a march on campus that was a peaceful protest. He has since been named to the President's Commission for Diversity, Equality, and Inclusion. He has a meeting in 2 weeks. His teammates Keldrick Carper and Chase Lane have also instituted a blueprint group called Black Leaders Who Undertake Excellence. Young people across America are finding their voice.
Thank you, Holly, so much. Kickoff will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's been easy for the dominant ACC team for a while.
Here's Kellen Mond going back to work. Hit as he throws deep. Almost picked off. by diving Sean Davis. 4 minutes to go. A&M with all of its timeouts left here. Another pass play for Mond. And Mond and Caleb Chapman have something going here. Chapman, again, had 5 catches coming into today through 2 games. He has more than that in this game alone, a sophomore. From the 35-yard line, Spiller. Down at the 40-yard line, Sean Davis coming in. Haven't had a punt yet. Haven't had a stop on 3rd down yet. Another run play, and Spiller's got room across midfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A 17-yard run for Isaiah Spiller. Came in averaging 8 yards a pop as well. We'll go with Spiller again, straight ahead, grabbed by Ventrell Miller and stopped at the 40-yard line as we hit the 2 minutes.
If you're Kellen Mond, and any drop back you have, you got to get rid of the football. No sacks in the spot.
Here's a blitz. Mond does get rid of it, and it's almost picked off at the 35-yard line by Mahmoud Diabate. Stepped in front, calling the defense. And here they come. It's picked up. Mond's pass is caught. That was a great grab at the 30-yard line by Chase Lane to pick up the 1st down.
Great job by Kellen Mond, identifying that pressure, using the hard count to his advantage, knowing where his quick throw was, that outlet throw, and putting it perfectly in stride for Chase Lane. Great poise there, taking advantage of the aggressiveness of the Florida defense.
Mond from the pocket, long throw into double coverage, and he overshoots Anais Smith.
Quarterback runs actually really inviting if they decide to go that direction.
Nope, Mond will throw it. Wide open receiver is Lane, and he gets a 1st down. That's going to stop the clock to reset the chain to the 19. But how about the cushion the Florida DBs gave Chase Lane there?
Yeah, just trying to keep everything in front of the Florida Gator defenders. Not wanting to give them a big play.
Mond, long throw, overshoots Cam Brown. That was a line drive, going to be tough.
You got to have answers for everything they might throw at you.
He had 8 sacks the first 2 games. Here's Mond with time, open receiver, but going to the ground is Lane, and the clock is moving here. 30 seconds and counting. It's 3rd down. They're not going to use that timeout here. So 3rd down and 6 on the 15 with the clock at 20 seconds. Florida rushes 3. Mond looks, caught inside the 5. Fox will stop. They'll get rid of the chains, and then they'll run it with 11 seconds left. You still have a timeout. You can spike it.
Yeah, spike it.
Mond will spike it. 8 seconds left. I almost think, Greg, why not? And here they come. Mond gets rid of it. Broken up. Incomplete, but a flag. So Sean Davis, who was defending Weidermeyer, the tight end that they were trying to hit there in the end zone, committed the penalty. So 4 seconds left. It's only going to get you 2 yards. It's not the worst penalty in the world.
Pass interference, defense number 6. Foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, the ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. Carries an automatic 1st down.
I mean, so you get the automatic.
You would easily send it out there if you weren't out timeouts.
And Seth Small knocks it through to end the 1st half, but kind of ugly clock management. Don't know again if that's on the players or the coaching staff there, but poor use of the timeouts. They do get 3. 21-17. Number 4 Florida leading at 21st ranked Texas A&M.
Position for well over 335 yards, 4 touchdowns.
First half stats brought to you by Zaxby's and Order. Fair caught, and so
First 30 minutes.
Caleb Chapman had 80 receiving yards on 6 catches and a touchdown. Wide open out of the backfield to Spiller, and Florida's defensive issues continue all the way to the 43 for 18 yards. Let's check with Holly Rowe.
And they have the ball back here.
Yep, and that was the only non-touchdown drive of that 1st half, but good first play to start the 3rd. Here's Mond to the air again, and the pass deflected and incomplete. Kyer Elam
can find some pressure and disrupt the rhythm of Kellen Mond.
They bring pressure again. It's a run play and a big hole for Spiller. Picks up the 1st down. A gain of 11 to the 44 of Florida. Boy, I thought we'd be calling Brenton Cox's game here. Mond with a ton of time. The pass is underthrown and incomplete. Ventrell Miller almost picked that off. They were going for the tight end.
Nearly intercepting that pass.
Empty set here. You saw Spiller leaving the backfield. Second down. Florida showing blitz. Here they come. Mond's pass off the mark. Incomplete. Going for Chapman, who had that big first half.
Seeing these compelling and interesting matchups every week.
I don't think you're alone. Here's Mond on 3rd down and 10. Gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. It was Brenton Cox. We kept waiting to call his name. It's the first.
Brenton Cox is unblocked. Todd Grantham starting to ramp up the pressure packages for that Gator defense.
Constantino with an excellent punt. The Aggies all over it, and so Florida will be backed up a couple of weeks away from getting started with its season. How about North Carolina, Virginia Tech?
Make a statement. We saw them last week. They got some firepower on offense.
Trask hands it off on 1st down to Pierce. And he's pushed back by Buddy Johnson. Have been major bowl games the last 2 years. Their last SEC title, though, was 2008. Pierce again. And second effort gets the 1st down at the 21.
Brian Johnson, who's from Baytown Lee. And you got Kyle Trask, who's from Manville.
Homecoming for Trask, throwing a deep ball to double coverage, and it's intercepted. An easy pick for O'Neal. Bringing it back inside the 35. They finally track him down at the 31. There is a penalty flag, though, in the backfield.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense, number 2. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Michael Clemens, and that's the second roughing and personal foul penalty that we've seen in this game. This very costly as it takes an interception away from O'Neal.
Yeah, it's on the right side. You see right there.
Throw of the season. I mean, spectacular at this point. 1st down after the penalty. A wide receiver screen to Grimes, who shakes a defender at the 40 into A&M territory and pushed out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Boy, that's a play that should have gained about 5 yards. Issues for A&M, yet still in the game, but can they get a stop? Florida's in A&M territory. Here's Trask looking, facing pressure, steps up, and brought down at the 40, so he did get positive yardage. 2nd and 7. Run play, and Davis brought down after a pickup of about 2. A little extracurricular activity as well. And then you see flags fly as players fly over the pile.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 51 for Florida. We also have unsportsmanlike conduct, number 9 for Texas A&M. Both of those fouls will cancel. It's their first unsportsmanlike to the game. It'll be 3rd down.
So offsetting penalties.
There was definitely some extracurricular there on the pile. Leal, as you see, kind of pushing down Lance, the right tackle, and then his running mate Reese.
But what are you doing if you're Leon O'Neal?
You can't do it. You just can't react like that. And you want to protect your guy. That's your instinct, right? To protect your guy, but you got to allow cooler heads to prevail. That's a game-changing penalty, perhaps.
Trask on 3rd down and 4. Throws a deep ball. He's got Tony. It's caught. It's a touchdown. You said game-changing penalty, but Leon O'Neal couldn't hold his water. He got a penalty too. They offset. Seconds later, it's a 37-yard touchdown to make it a 10-point game
by the Aggies.
And the extra point makes it an 11-point game. And if you're trying to beat a top 5, phenomenal performance. 15 of 20, 195 yards and 3 touchdowns. A&M will start this drive at its 25.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 32, Texas A&M. His first of the game. Penalties after distance to the goal, 1st down.
Their 13-yard line. Out of the pistol. Bond will hand it off to Spiller. Ton of room off the left edge. Out past the 25. So a gain of 13 on the play. Tomorrow it is Sunday. 9 minutes to play here in the third. 10th carry of the day for Spiller, and again a ton of running room as he runs over a defender. Man, we've seen that twice out of Isaiah Spiller.
Let's go, baby.
Gain of 23.
How about this right side of the offensive line? I mean, we're talking about just an absolute gash. And these guys on the right side, between Carson Green, South Lake Carroll's own, by the way, and Jared Hawker, have done a fantastic job of moving some of these Florida Gators off the spot.
The way to work in the Dragons.
Yeah, it's South Lake Carroll. Come on, Dragons.
Here he is again, getting the perimeter. Past the 40. Boy, he is not afraid. Look at him lower the shoulder, and a big hitter in Sean Davis. I imagine it's getting hotter down there too, Holly. Pretty hot and humid up here. Spiller with running room again. He is feeling it down to the 33, 5 or 6.
About conditioning, so they might be tested here as the game goes along.
Just going to keep pounding it here. This is Smith, and he's got a first down to the 24-yard line. It's working, so they just keep hammering it. All run play so far. Inside the 25, 6 straight run plays, and room again up the middle for Smith. Inside the 20, 6 more yards for
Anais Smith at running back.
Started the game at wide receiver. Ton of room here with that offensive line blowing Florida's D-line off the ball, and Smith gets a first down to the 12. I mean, he's not even touched until 5 or 6 yards downfield.
Offensive line, let that veteran group lead you.
131 yards on the ground. Smith again. Ball hit the ground there, hard to tell. At over 100 yards week 1 against Vandy. Play fake, first pass of the drive. Mon dumps it off, wide open Wyermeyer to the 5. Comes up a yard short of the line to gain, but they're inside the Florida 5-yard line with
challenge that big group up front. The Aggies.
And they will pound it. First down, touchdown, Isaiah Spiller. As you said, that's how you take out your anger. That's how you bounce back, fire your team up. After the mental errors committed in great number today by Texas A&M, but far from being out of this one. The extra point makes it 28-24 with 4:18 remaining in the third. 4. This will be a touchback and will come out to the Florida 25-yard line.
Yep.
1904. It's like $5 million. Trask pumps in trouble, and down he goes. They finally get to him. Bobby Brown was there. So was Tyree Johnson. Brown hurt himself too. Is that the Bill Gramatica celebrate injury there from Bobby Brown?
Oh man, I hope he's okay.
Oh,
his
man.
teammate kind of pushed him, and it kind of caught him off guard, and that right leg kind of this young man has worked so hard, Bobby Brown. Get his body in shape to make sure he's in a great spot to have a very impactful junior season. And here he is being helped to the sideline. Man, I hope he's okay. It's a heck of a play he made. And I'd hate to see him get injured on something like that.
A&M's got some momentum now after the 6-yard setback on the sack. First sack of the game for either team. Here's Trask on 2nd and 16. Tried to hit Tony. It's incomplete. Third down.
You see Buddy Johnson right there almost tackle his own teammate. Because it looked like Jalen Jones was about to celebrate and maybe throw him to the ground. And Buddy Johnson, senior linebacker, said, no, nothing. Don't celebrate too much. As they're cranked up here at Kyle Field for a pivotal third down.
That is a beautiful sound in 2020, isn't it? Florida 6 of 7 on third down today. 3rd and 16. Flag down. Play clock at 0. Dan Mullen may have called a timeout before the penalty, which would be the second. Would only leave them with 1. The officials are discussing whether it's a delay or a penalty. I almost feel like if I'm Dan Mullen, I'd rather keep that timeout. I mean, you're 3rd and 16. Holly?
Well, guys, here's the weird part of 2020 is it hasn't been that loud at college games around the country with the limited attendance. But in that moment right now, I'm standing about 30 feet away from where Kyle Trask is.
Timeout, Florida.
And it was deafening. The way these fans are here, they feel like they're right on top of us. That's the first time I've heard it get that loud all game. And you can see it caused a delay communicating that play at the line.
So 1 timeout remaining now for Dan Mullen for the rest of the game. Trask on 3rd and 16. Going to dump it off. Wide open is Davis, but he will not get to the line to gain. Well, it's 4th down, and Florida will have to punt the football.
The opening start of the game.
Jacob Finn to punt. Anaya Smith, who's changed his number for the punt return to number 19, but he's not going to get a look at that. It was a bad punt off the side of the foot of Jacob Finn.
That's a good point.
Run the ball here on 1st down. Pick up a couple of yards with Spiller.
Love to be obviously under 3. So tough time so far for Florida.
They're going to run it again. Spiller able to squeak through a hole, get out to the 39. Let's check in with Laura Rutledge in the studio.
It's been back and forth.
1 and 5 here for Kellen Mond. 2 touchdowns on the day. Pressure coming. Blitz is picked up. The pass. One-handed catch. Weidermeyer stabbed it. And that was a bullet from the quarterback, and Weidermeyer with a beautiful grab.
Well, let's take a better look at that from the AT&T Sky Cam. Someone check his gloves. Is there some Velcro on those gloves? My goodness. I mean, that ball's thrown hard, too, over the middle. And he just snags it with one hand. I'm telling you, man, that is awesome right there from Weidermeyer.
They go right back to the ground game after that pass play, and it looked like Spiller, the running back, got tripped up.
Well, guys, this might be some good news for Texas A&M. I was just checking on Bobby Brown III. I saw him with that right knee injury when he celebrated, and I just saw a guy in the crowd ask him, "Are you okay?" He gave him the thumbs up. He's getting on the bike right now to work it out. He is putting weight on that foot and moving around, so let's see if he can return.
And that would be great after what happened there. Unfortunate injury during the celebration. Inside a minute to go in the quarter. Here's Mond on 2nd down, and Chapman pulls it in, spun down, 2 yards short of the line to gain. Instead they run it. Spiller trying to find a hole, able to get the 1st down. He runs hard. There are 3 or 4.
So let's see if the Aggies continue to lean on that run game here in the 4th quarter.
Instead, it's play action for Mond, looking downfield, single coverage. A flag is thrown, the ball thrown out of the end zone. Going for Chapman, defended by Marco Wilson.
Holding, defense number 3. The 10-yard penalty carries an automatic 1st down.
So that means that occurred before.
See what Grantham tries to attack him with on 1st and 10.
With both Spiller and Smith in the game, here's Mond keeping it inside the 25. And Mond hit hard at the 20-yard line by Elam.
The rookie from Oregon looking excellent early on.
2nd and 4. Mond again. That was well defended by Florida. Mond is squashed by 3 Gators at 5 last year. Still no wins over a top 5 team, but a chance to pick it up. Can they get a 1st down? Nope. Maybe they go on 4th down. Let's see. They picked up about a yard. Fullback Kagan Baldry in here with Spiller on 4th and 2. Spiller cuts it back, has a 1st down and more. He's got a touchdown and the lead for A&M. That would qualify as special. field to one of the guys on the sideline there. You don't want to get a penalty. Extra point makes it 31-28. Texas A&M has the lead over number 4.
Struggling.
And here, Laura, the first lead for Texas A&M since the Vanderbilt game week 1, 31-28 over Florida.
Let's take a look at that touchdown from the AT&T 5G Skycam. I just love this little wrap concept. It's a little bend concept. See Spiller on 4th and short trying to run to the right side of the offensive line, and then he follows those reversers back around to the left to create some leverage there on the edges of the defense. That's a really nice design, especially taking advantage of the aggressiveness by Florida's defense, understanding the down and distance. Spiller's been outstanding in the second half.
First real adversity that Kyle Trask has faced in 2020. And when you're facing some adversity, you're in trouble.
Absolutely.
Need a big play. Out of the backfield. Can he break a tackle? Yes. There goes Naquan Wright into A&M territory. Oh my goodness, did he drill the defensive back O'Neal on that play. But man, you could see that. Just like that, they're at the 41. Play fake for Trask with a ton of time. Overthrows Pitts as there was pressure in his face, but Pitts still caught it. Leal was right in the face of Trask. So Wright stays in the game at running back. And it's play action. Trask in trouble. Looking for Pitts, is triple covered. Now Trask throws for Pitts, but it's incomplete. Well, there's been 2nd and 10. Wright reversing inside the 25-yard line, bringing up a 3rd down. I mean, you say tough on a true freshman. See if they go that way on 3rd and 5. That's where the ball's going. Pitts against the true freshman. While he's on the ground, did he make the catch? No, incomplete. But man, I thought he caught it. Incomplete. It's 4th down and 5. I'd love to see that again because just live, it was awfully close. He slipped and still almost caught the ball.
And so close. Do his hands get underneath it?
I mean, it can move if you control it.
Does it touch the ground?
But even if it does, Greg, if you've got control, it can touch the ground. Does he have control, though?
See, right there, it does look like the bottom of the ball does, in fact, hit the ground. But, man, it was closer than I initially thought.
So a field goal try to tie the game for McPherson. Play clock is down to 1. They don't have to burn their last timeout. It's going to be a delay of game. He missed it, but it won't matter because it's a delay of game penalty.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Maybe Dan Mullen didn't want to use that last timeout. Now Florida moves. Now it's Florida falling apart with mental errors.
Ball start. 74. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
That's Will Hare. Wow, he absolutely crushed that thing. Oh my goodness. That would have been good. We made a 53-yarder, but absolutely blasted it. And makes it look effortless as he kicks it through the end zone for a touchback.
It's improved, without question, as far as conferences are concerned.
A&M goes back to the ground game. Another punishing run by Spiller out to the 31 for 5.
Didn't do a whole lot just yet. I have a feeling their best might come out tonight.
Another run play on 2nd down. This time nowhere to go for Spiller. We have Porter. Florida rushing 5. And open comes Smith for a 1st down, and he lost the ball. It's picked up by Florida. Will they rule Smith down? Marco Wilson with a fumble recovery. There's also an injured Gator. Gators will run it. Oh, what a hit. Pierce got smacked by Johnson. A loss on the play.
But they really needed to get off the field right there. The turnover did just that.
Trask, 3 touchdown passes today. He finds Tony over the middle. 1st down for Tony at the 25. And finally down to the 22. Gain of 16 and a 1st down down for the Gators midway through the
Finding a matchup that they can take advantage of.
play fake. Trask looking, throws. Tony is wide open. Drilled out of bounds at the 1-yard line by Richardson. Looked like a pick play downfield that freed up Tony, and it is 1st and goal for Florida. Pierce, the running back, on 1st and goal. Trask keeping it, trying to stretch the ball out. He did not get in. Trask throws to Pierce, and Pierce breaks a tackle and scores. Touchdown, Florida. The Gators are back in front. Mond in his 37th start as an Aggie. The pressure on his shoulders. It'll be a touchback. Mond will start from his 25. Here's Kellen Mond from his 25-yard line. Gonna hand it off. Spiller breaks a tackle at the 30 but stumbles. Still got 7 yards on the play.
100 TVs because we got a lot of games to watch, Dave.
On 2nd and 3, Mond facing pressure and reaching out to make the catch is Weidermeyer and getting a 1st down to the 36-yard line.
It's a top 5 ranked team.
Mond to the air again. In traffic, catch made by Chapman at the 49 for a 1st down. That was an excellent throw. Plenty of time here for A&M. Play action here for Mond, moving to his right, looking deep, got a receiver. It's caught. Chapman, touchdown. Chapman shaken up on a ball that looked like it might get intercepted, but Chapman ripped it away from the defender. 51 yards. And how about Kellen Mond, 3rd touchdown pass today. 2 of them have been to Chapman, who's still down.
All right, this is really nicely done here. You're going to see Chapman, who goes over the top, but watch the safety really bite on this over route. See the safety, he'll stay down, which allows Chapman over the top and one-on-one. Ball's a little late and underthrown, but Chapman does a great job going up and making the play. We talked about it at the beginning of the game. The biggest thing for Kellen Mond is he's got to hit those big plays down the field. If they're going to be successful and this offense is going to hit its stride, it's got to be down the field. He's got to connect on those. He's done so several times today, and another beautiful throw there to Chapman, who goes up and makes an excellent play.
Sophomore from Friendswood, Texas, who missed all of last year, or excuse me, missed all of 2018 with a knee injury. Hopefully he's okay. Chance to tie the game here. 4.5 to go. It got tipped, and it terrific. 322 yards, 3 touchdowns. The ensuing kickoff ends up in the end zone for Trask on 1st down. Wide open out of the backfield is Davis. A mistake defensively by A&M. And Davis in one play takes the ball all the way to the 48-yard line. Play fake. Trask looking. Now fires. Knocked away from Copeland. The true freshman Jalen Jones, who gave up a couple of touchdowns last week against Alabama, but as it would switch places with Georgia. Gators trying to get to 3-0. They'll run it here on 2nd and 10. Davis cuts back, but he's thrown down and fumbled the ball, and it's picked up by Leal. Buddy Johnson forced the fumble. Leal gives A&M its first takeaway of the game. Texas A&M will have it in Florida territory. The kind of plays you have to make to beat a top 5 team, and A&M is doing that here in the 2nd half. This is what Jimbo Fisher told us. He kept pointing out, we got to hit on the long pass plays. We've got to break tackles when we run the ball. We've got to create turnovers. We can't beat Florida if we don't do those things. They've done all of those things here in the 4th.
They have. They made the play, too. I mean, this is a great job by Buddy Johnson. Man, you got to feel for Malik Davis. He's had such a nice game today. Let's get a little loose with that football in the left arm, and it just slips out. And the awaiting Leal grabs it. Huge play from the Aggie defense.
They'll go with Spiller. And trying to keep the feet moving. Brought down at the 46, so good job.
Put it in the hands of the guys you trust.
Here's a pitch to Spiller out in space. Hurdles a defender. Helmet goes flying. Close to a first down is the running back Spiller. Trevez Johnson lost his lid. Will have to leave for a play. It's going to be third down and short. A&M trying to get right over the ball and snap it. Quarterback sneak from Mond. Appears to have a first down. Touchdowns. We'll see if they give it to him here to try to milk some clock. Yep, straight ahead inside the 35. Down to the 33. 4 more yards. Clock continues to run.
Opportunity presents itself.
Here's Spiller again, and wow, what a play backside. The guy that lost his helmet earlier, Trevez Johnson, showing incredible. Mond will throw, and it's caught over the middle for a first down and more inside the 20. Chase Lane gets the first down and more. And the Aggies in business here late at home against number 4. They can take it down. They reset the chains. They started the clock. They do have a timeout. Where does your kicker want it?
Right here, I'm Texas A&M. I'm thinking I'd run it a couple times, try to center it on third down and kick it on fourth.
We'll give it to Spiller, and he cuts it back inside the 15 and brought down inside the 10. So the clock will stop here to get rid of the chains on first and goal.
This is also a spot too. If you're Kellen Mond, talk to your guys. You don't want to score a touchdown here and give them a chance potentially back. So wind it all the way down, depending on what happens. Looks like it's going to happen. You don't want to score a touchdown, though. You want to kick it with no time remaining.
Agree. Yeah, don't give Florida even a second to work with. And that's what Jimbo will do here. We'll call a timeout. 2 seconds to go. Jimbo Fisher perhaps on the verge of his first win against a top 5 team since he took over the A&M program, and his senior quarterback Kellen Mond along with sophomore running back Isaiah Spiller were the difference makers offensively in the second half. Remember, they got down. It was 28-17. They made all kinds of mental errors, bad penalties, but they overcame those, and now 2 seconds away from victory.
Tremendous resilience. I mean, they've hung in there. The offensive line answered the challenge. Kellen Mond was so good throughout the course of this game. He's been criticized, has been questioned, and he delivered one of the best performances of his career. I mean, bar none. So clutch, so efficient, so in control.
Yep.
To give his team a chance. Congratulations to that young man for giving them a chance. And now just a short field goal away from a massive win for Jimbo Fisher in this Aggie program.
That's why the Gatorade's out. First things first, 26-yard try for Seth Small to win the game for Texas A&M. Those nervous Aggie fans can take a breath. Jimbo Fisher has done it, beat a top 5 team, and hands Florida its first loss of the season. First top 5 home win in 18 years for Texas A&M as a program.
Jimbo Fisher, Coach Fisher, your team doing something today that they have not done before. A win over a top 5 team. As you cross the field with that win in your hand, how important was it for you?
Very important, because you got to learn to win these. You got to learn to not play the scoreboard and play every play. Relentless competitor, win your space. The scoreboard takes care of itself. And I can't say enough. People doubt them, and we ain't done. We deserve some of it. But we had a very good football team and a heck of a program.
You speak about doubt. There was a moment where things were unraveling for your group with penalties and dumb mistakes. How did they get it back together and finish so well?
Coaches did a good job. Weren't unraveling, just having impatience. You can't be impatient. You got to play this game, though. You can't cheat the game. The game makes you play it, and we played it today.
Kellen Mond has taken his fair share of criticism. How do you describe that young man's performance?
And I'm going to tell you, hey, he's had some mistakes. Every quarterback does. Let me tell you something. He's the reason we're winning football games. And there's a lot of these guys. It's been awesome, man. It's been awesome.
Coach, your defense had to get some crucial stops against a very high-powered offense. How important was that for your defense?
It was critical. Listen, they gave a lot of plays up, but they got that turnover when they had to. Kelly, come here. That's your day, baby.
Coach said that's your game, baby. How hard was it to earn this moment, a top 5 win for you today, Kellen? I've never seen you play better.
It was big time. But, you know, we had our ups and downs this game, but I just told everyone to keep their composure and continue to fight. And the defense was, you know, able to come up with a big-time stop to give us the ball back. So, I mean, it's a full team win playing full 4 quarters.
You were so accurate today. You made big throws, none bigger than to Chapman there in that 4th quarter. How were you so accurate today?
It just goes back to practice and the way I train. You know, I'm very hard on myself in the way that I prepare myself. And, you know, my guys push me, my coaches push me, and we're able to come out and have a big win.
Kellen, how great was this win? Listen to the crowd and enjoy it as you walk off. Thank you.
Thank you.
And let's take a look at today's more driven moment, brought to you by Goodyear. The takeaway by the Aggie defense, Buddy Johnson forcing the fumble. Malik Davis coughing it up here. Big hit by Johnson, the senior from Dallas. And then the short field goal after A&M moved it down the field. And the Gatorade bath for Jimbo's first win against a top 5 team here at A&M. What a performance by Kellen Mond, a guy making his 37th start, plays one of the best games of his career. College football scoreboard is coming up next, then it's Arkansas and Auburn. For Holly Rowe, Greg McElroy, our entire crew, I'm Dave Pash. So long from Texas A&M, where the Aggies take down number 4.